me got to see what you see. You are doing a great work in me. I've decided I can't stand still. No, you have given me purpose. All my heart is yours.
Hey everybody, I'm Jacob, here to talk to you about initiative. Initiative is seeing what needs to be done and doing it. When I think about doing what needs to be done, usually I'm thinking about raking the leaves or taking out the trash or something like that. But there's another something that needs to be done that we could easily forget about. I'm talking about taking the time to celebrate. Seriously. For instance, if I worked with astronauts for a real, I'd be celebrating everything that happened, like when someone designed a new spacecraft. Hey guys, look at this new spacecraft design. Or anytime there was a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And every time a crew returned home safely. They're home! In today's story, we'll find out what happened after Nehemiah and his people finished rebuilding the wall around Jerusalem. I'll bet it went a little something like this. Well, look at that. The wall's rebuilt. Hoorah. Maybe it didn't go like that. I'll see you in a bit.
All right. Yes. Hello, my savory friend. Nice suit.
I hereby claim this sandwich as territory of Brandon.
Ow! Why didn't I claim it? Hello, everybody. Welcome to our fabulous basement studio. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon, and this is the So-and-So Show.
Here we have our desk, which is brown, like dirt.
Or wood.
And over here, we have a rubber chicken. Don't be fooled, it's authentic.
What are you doing?
Does anything say professional like a squirrel head? I don't think so.
What are you doing, John?
It's National Show Off Your Studio in the hopes of winning an award day.
No, it's not.
What? It's not?
No, that was a month ago.
I missed it?
Yeah.
Man, how did we do?
We got third place.
Oh, but then we should celebrate that.
Oh, we did celebrate.
What?
There was cake.
Oh.
There you go.
Thank you.
And to help us celebrate more, please welcome someone who knows stuff. Hey, come on in.
Yes, wow. I love that outfit. That's great. Here, have a seat. Have a seat. Sorry,
yeah.
I'm not
Careful.
trying to.
Dress is big
Oh,
now.
there we go.
Okay, we know who you are, but tell everyone who you are and what you know.
Everybody, this is our friend Sugar. She works at a carnival.
By night,
Oh, and by day?
I work elsewhere.
Where exactly?
Birthday parties, company picnics, family reunions. Whenever the occasion needs an entertainer to make it more fun. Today, they wanted a princess, so there you go.
So, okay, people pay you to come to their party to make it more fun?
That's right.
That's wonderful.
That's such a cool job to get to dress up and celebrate with people.
Yeah.
I mean, most people can't wait to get off work to go to a party, but you go to a party for work.
Yeah, making people happy is so rewarding.
How nice.
So what exactly do you do at parties?
I make them more fun.
Yeah, right, but how?
Number 1, character. Number 2, stories. Number 3, balloon animals. And number 4, face paint.
Oh, wow, that sounds awesome. Hey, walk us through that. Okay, so number 1 is character. What character are you playing today?
Princess Sugar.
Yeah, you didn't pick a different name?
Yeah, I added the princess.
Oh.
Number 2, stories.
Oh, okay.
Gather round, children. Gather round.
Are you okay?
Let's begin. Once upon a time, there was a princess named Princess Sugar. She worked at a carnival selling cotton candy. And sometimes she did other stuff. The end.
The ending kind of sneaks up on you there.
Yeah.
How about number 3, balloon animals?
Yeah.
Cube spin. Watch and learn.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah. Is your finger supposed to be purple? Oh, wow. That's a good call. Good call. Wow, look at that.
It's a doggy.
Now you.
No,
Okay. So we just put this here.
Oh. Whoa.
Ah! I'm trying to make a V. I made a V.
I made a balloon.
Nice.
Let's try face painting.
Why not? Take your pick.
Oh, I'll take soccer ball.
I'll take the tiger. That seems exciting. Does that take a long time to paint?
Depends on the painter.
Oh.
Well, get started.
Wait. You want us to do the painting?
No, that would not go well.
I don't think so.
Come on, guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's a party, remember? Don't you have something to celebrate?
Yeah, I mean, we got 3rd place on National Show Off Your Studio in hopes of winning an award day.
All right, then.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
All right, here you go.
You wanted a soccer ball?
Yeah, the tiger, right? So,
Yeah.
so orange here, orange. Done.
Also done.
All right. Can I see it? How?
Probably best if you didn't. Can I?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Hey, Sugar, this was fun. You certainly are great at all the party things. Thanks for teaching us about what you do, and you want to stick around?
I would, but I got the whole princess party thing I gotta get to.
Right.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show today, Sugar.
Yeah.
So much fun.
All right. Good. Oh, yeah.
Get off my dress.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to that.
Hey, hat.
We should wash our faces.
Absolutely. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Bye.
Let's go.
Hey, fellas.
Hi there, Kellen.
What do you have for us today?
Today, we're finishing up our story on Nehemiah. Okay, so all month long, we've been talking about a guy named Nehemiah. He was an Israelite who lived in the kingdom of Persia and worked for the Persian king. But when Nehemiah found out that his homeland, and more specifically the city of Jerusalem, was not in good shape, the king allowed him to return home to rebuild the wall surrounding the city.
I like to build.
Oh, hey, Horvath.
Hi, Kellen. I like to build things like Jenga towers.
Right. Well, since you're here, maybe you can help me build understanding for today's story.
I would love nothing more.
Great. Everybody, this is
For that, I combine the mental trainings of learning the Bible with the physical trainings of making your muscles bigger. Let's do this.
All right. So, after Nehemiah checked out the wall and saw all the problems with it, he got people together to help rebuild the wall. Now, each person in their family picked a section and worked to repair that part of the wall.
Oh, stop right there. First exercise. It's time for the fix and build. You gotta get at the eye levels. Then we fix and build. Woo, 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 woo. We do this 31 times. Go. 1, 2, 17. Dewsbury. Blue jean jacket. 31. Ah!
Now, enemies nearby tried to attack.
Attack.
Yes.
Well, that's not very nice.
No, it is not. But their attacks didn't work. God helped and protected the people, and the people kept working extremely hard every day. They worked from the time that the sun rose in the morning to when the stars came out at night.
Second exercise. This is called sun to stars. First, the sun goes across the sky. Then the stars come out at night. We will do this 327 times. Okay, go. 1, 2, caterpillar. Hans Zimmer. 327. Okay, what's next, Kelly? What's next? Did they complete the walls or what?
Well, you kind of stole my thunder, but yes, they do.
Perfect. I love happy endings.
Me too. They finished rebuilding the wall in 52 days. It's pretty amazing how much they did in such a short amount of time. All their enemies became afraid because they could see that God had helped them.
Whoa, God helped them.
Yeah.
Now that is very nice.
Yes, it is. And so all the people gathered together, and a teacher named Ezra read them the book of the law of Moses, part of what we now call the Old Testament. When Ezra opened the book, the people stood up. Ezra praised the Lord, and the people raised their hands, saying, Amen. And they bowed down and worshiped God.
Third exercise, the raise and praise. First we raise our hands, and then we bow down to worship God. We will do this 7,000 times.
7,000?
You can't worship God so many times. That's what I say. Goes. 1s. 2s. 22s. Elevator music. Starfish. Stamps. 7,000. Yeah. Good jobs.
As the people listened to God's law, they became very sad and began to weep.
Oh, they began to sweep. Sweep exercise. Sweep.
No. Not sweep, weep. They were crying.
Oh.
The people were sad because they realized that they're not living the way God wanted them to live. But Ezra and Nehemiah told them to not be sad. They told them to be happy and celebrate because it was a holy day. They told them the joy of the Lord would make them strong.
Fourth exercise, put on some happy face muscles. First we make a sad face. Then we are happy. All right, we do this 18 times. Go. 1, 2, curly fries, 92, Carnegie Mellon, 18.
The people rejoiced. They built booths all around and lived in them for several days. They had a great feast. And every day during the feast, they celebrated God and listened to Ezra read them the law. They hadn't celebrated with so much joy in a long time.
That is beautiful. I feel like I'm going to sweeps. Sweep.
Or you could celebrate.
Okay.
That's the end of our story today. God helped the people rebuild the wall,
and they celebrated him for what he had
I
done.
love to celebrate.
Back to you guys.
Wow. The people had a great reason to celebrate.
Totally. They rebuilt that wall in record time. And it's so cool they recognize God was helping them. Sometimes it's so easy to just breeze right by what God is doing.
Excellent insight, John. Let's reveal the question. What is God doing in your life that you can celebrate?
Yeah, God is always doing good things in our lives. We can always celebrate how God sent Jesus to be our Savior.
And there are things God is doing in our lives right now. Maybe he's helping you with a project or goal, like Nehemiah.
Or giving you new friends to talk to.
Or taking care of someone you love.
Yeah, talk about it together and see what it is you can celebrate.
And we will see you next week.
I'm John.
And I'm Brandon, and this was the
So-and-so Show! Let's rhyme.
Rhyme?
Yeah, it's time.
Lime.
Is this Horvath's party?
Yeah, I'm Horvath, and this is my party.
All right. I'm Princess Sugar.
Princess, first exercise. Number 1, we do the princess waves like this.
Nope. Princesses don't exercise. We read stories.
You just don't care. Let's dance at my parties. Ready? Go. Look at me dancing.
When Nehemiah's people finished building the wall, they had a big party. And how did they celebrate? By reading God's word and looking back on all the ways God had been there for them. We should celebrate God like that too. Not just on days like Christmas or Easter, but all the time. When God answers a prayer, we should celebrate. When God helps us make wise choices, or when he helps us make things right with someone we've been fighting with, we should celebrate. And if you can't see something right now to celebrate, look back at all the things God has done. Look at the stories in the Bible. Think about how God created the world and how he knows everything and can do anything. Think of how he sent his son, Jesus, to die on the cross for our sins. There is so much we can celebrate. Here's the one thing to remember today. Look for ways to celebrate what God has done. And keep your eyes open for what God is doing in your life right now. And when you see something that needs celebrating, celebrate! Hoorah! Probably not like that though. More like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Woo! See you next time.
I'm gonna
my city, gonna jump into my world. Gonna live to share my love with every boy and every girl. Gonna jump into my city.